A grand jury reports more than 1,000 kids have been abused in 6 Pennsylvania dioceses, and now the Fort Wayne-South Bend Diocese is responding. Good evening, I'm Kaitor K. Tara has the night off. At a press conference today, Fort Wayne-South Bend Bishop Kevin Rhoades said, quote, "The church has failed you." News Channel 15's Tony Sandlaben was there and joins us now with how he's taking action. Tony.
Kaitor, Bishop Rhoades is not going to let prior abusers hide behind anonymity anymore. He plans to release the names of every priest who has been credibly accused of abuse who served in the Fort Wayne-South Bend Diocese. He says it's what the victims deserve, but also it's how he plans to stick to his zero-tolerance policy.
I will never, under my watch, never allow a priest who has abused a minor to serve in this diocese.
Bishop Kevin Rhoades of the Fort Wayne-South Bend Diocese is taking action after a grand jury report in Pennsylvania said more than 300 priests abused more than 1,000 children.
Today, I am announcing that the Diocese of Fort Wayne-South Bend will begin the process of collecting and releasing the names of all individuals who have been credibly accused of abuse.
Rhoades says he has removed 3 priests during his time as bishop of the Fort Wayne-South Bend Diocese. He was named in the Pennsylvania grand jury report because 2 incidents happened when he was bishop of the Harrisburg Diocese.
No words can return what has been taken from you. The church failed you, and for this I apologize.
After discussing how he had dealt with abuse in the past and the numbers in the grand jury report, Rhoades addressed the safety of the Catholic Church for children.
After 2002 and the adoption of the Charter for the Protection of Young People and Minors, the bishops finally got the message that yeah, this is a serious problem. So that's when procedures were put in place, providing of how to deal with these situations, ensuring safe environment for children. I do believe our Catholic churches and schools and parishes are safe environments.
Bishop Rhoades says the task of finding the names of past priests in the area who have been accused of abuse could take months, as the search will go back over the last 40 to 50 years, but he hopes it will only take weeks. Live in Studio 15, Tony Sandlaben, News Channel 15.